everybody, I'm Mahin, and this is your Thursday thrill for the daily Bellydance Quickies. Today we have a kneeling sword combination. So we are going to be doing all of this down on our knees. If you don't like to go down on your knees, that doesn't work for you, you have a knee injury or anything like that, then this isn't the thing for you. We dance in the body we have. It doesn't mean you can't do sword, and it doesn't mean you can't dance. We dance in the body we have. But if your knees are all up for the challenge on this one, then you can go ahead and try this with me. So for here, we're going to assume that the sword is already on our head, and then we're going to be going down. How you'd like to get yourself down to the floor, kind of your option. So what we're going to be doing, I'll get this sword up here. Alrighty. So whatever you just finished doing, you're going to come down, get down to the floor in the method of your choice. For myself personally, I just like to come down onto one knee and then come out into the other knee. Alright, so from here what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 2 hip circles. So to do a hip circle, again we're going to have to go back to when you were a beginner and you think about all of the places that your hips have to go. They have to go front, they have to go side, they have to go back. But that changes a little bit when you're down on your knees. So everyone needs them just a little closer here. So front part means I'm going to be leaning my upper body back a little bit. Okay? I'm taking it out to the side for sword with this on my head. I've got to keep my head straight up. My head's still over the space between my knees. I'm trying to keep my body elongated. Bending back, I'm dropping my back bottom towards the floor, taking my hip out. Coming to the back of my hip circle, I'm here. Don't let your weight fall too far down. You have to get yourself back up. Out to the side on the other side, and then up to the top. Okay? So let's go ahead, and this time we're going to do, and we'll smooth it out and we'll take it in the other direction. So lean back a little bit for the front of your hip circle, out, here, maybe taking the arms in a little bit, taking it out, into the front, out, down, let's go the other way, and up, and up. Good. All right, so now let's do some Mayas. We're going to be here, bring this in a little bit again. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my Maya, but I have to go ahead and drop my hips back a little bit more towards the floor, like this, so that I have space to get my hip up and over the top of the shoe. This is very tough on your quads, okay? So that's how we're going to do our Mayas. And we're also going to be turning ourselves around potentially, or you can just move yourself side to side. All right, so we're going to make some connections here. All right, adjust this guy. All right, we have 8 counts of our hip circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to take it up to the top, back down. I'm going to do some Mayas right here. I'm going to take it back up. And here, I'm going to do some snake arms. But while I'm doing some snake arms, I'm going to take this here. I'm going to take my weight over one side. I'm going to take it out here. And remember, I probably have a skirt on, so you're not going to see this too much. I'm going to take my foot out here. And then, when I'm ready, I'm going to take it down, and I'm going to lean. Now, I can take this just to the side, like this, and come back up. Or if I wanted to use this to turn myself around in a circle, again, I'm going to distract people with my snake arms while I find my spot on the floor. I'm going to put my knee down. If I wanted to turn, I would probably turn my knee in a little bit, and then I would bring it in, and then I would come back up like this. Okay? And that will get me a whole quarter turn. Now, you can take more of them to go around if you like. You can take your time, or maybe you only need to just turn a little bit this way. That's entirely up to you. But this whole sneaking your foot out business and leaning and bringing your knees back up together, upright, can be done just side to side or taking it around in a turn. All right, so let's go through the whole thing and have a mat down on the floor. I have bony knees and I have no idea where my knee pads are today. I'm packing for the road trip. I'm taping these in advance, and my house is a shambles, so I don't know where my knee pads are. So we have a mat today, which is another reason why it makes it hard for me to turn and do the turn to show you this right now, because I've kind of go off the mat. So, all right, so let's go ahead and do this one from the top here. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll it up, roll it down, and some Mayas. Maybe you want to do something nice with your hands while you do your Mayas. Come down to the bottom of the Maya at the center, roll it up at the top, and now decide whether you're going to side or turn. Here's your snake arm, and drop it in, bring it up, here, some more of them. Maybe sneak the part of the turn here, and down. Maybe I can turn on this mat here, here, and out, and up, and down. And maybe you want to stop and go into some floor work. So that would be another DBQ. All right, so that's what I have for you today. Like I said, actually you can do some of this stuff standing up as well if you think about it. Definitely do the Mayas, the rolling up, the rolling down, the hip circles, and the turning around. So if you don't like to go on your knees and you can't, or the floor is just really cruddy where you happen to be and you don't want your costume anywhere near it, which I can totally understand, then perhaps you just want to do the whole thing standing. So there you go. All right. Have a wonderful week. And you can check the box down there if you're not getting the non-video days at the DBQ. And also if you're interested in either booking me, having me coming to your town in 2015 sometime, or if you are interested in where I will be for the rest of this summer and fall. So, all right.